So why I stopped investing in self-storage? It's actually not that complicated. Yes, we have a ton of self-storage. We have over 1 million square feet. We've done everything from turning around bankrupt super Kmarts, converting them into self-storage, to ground up development from scratch, to buying old underperforming facilities, revamping, investing tons of money and turning them around, to just getting facilities that were mom and pop owned and operationally speaking, turning them around. We've made lots and lots of money on them. We had very high standards. In fact, we built a management company around it. But why we stopped investing in self-storage, that actually happened a long time ago. And let me explain to you, because self-storage isn't something you invest in. Self-storage is an operating business. And the moment you start to invest in it and you think it's just this passive asset that you're going to own, if you are not teamed up with an incredible management company that is going to operate that facility as if it was you, and you're not paying an arm and a leg to get that service, it's just not going to work out. This is not a passive real estate asset. Now, with that said, let me be very, very clear. You can make it passive. But for the people that are like, oh yeah, I'd love to invest in a self-storage facility because there's no toilets and I can walk away, I just go, oh, this is going to be bad. Because those are the people that we buy our self-storage facilities from, that are struggling, that never meet the potential, and then we get a 20+% cash on cash return from those assets. I don't even know why I'm making this video, because yes, you should go do that and then call me and I'd love to buy your facility, because there's so much money to be made in it. And this is really what you got to understand. Self-storage is an incredible asset class. It is an incredible business to own. And when treated like an operating business, there's a lot of money to be made. But it acts more as retail than it does real estate. I speak a lot for ISS and other organizations that focus on self-storage, because I don't buy real estate, I buy businesses. And when we came into self-storage, we had a background of running businesses. We were actually in insurance, and I did a lot of mergers and acquisitions, where we'd go in and buy different businesses, brokerage firms specifically, and we would turn them around. Well, we thought the same thing applies to self-storage. We can buy these underperforming businesses and turn them around. Now, some people may say that sounds a lot more complicated, but it's actually much easier than buying the real estate asset. Why? Because it's easier to run a real estate asset that makes more money. You can identify the ones that have more potential and will cash flow much higher. And you can drive the cap rates down, because you can secure the asset while simultaneously just absolutely explode the value of the facilities. Then you can much easier compound out your wealth and your income and grow that asset. And that's the focus. That's what we focused on. We focused on 3 areas that we needed to improve the assets, okay? We focused on the value, or the perceived value. And really what that means is the physical asset. So when somebody pulls up to that asset, what is its value to them, right? They're a customer. They're going to buy something. Are you buying a Starbucks or a gas station coffee, right? That's the difference that we're focusing on here. That's what we're looking for. You can invest very little money after you buy a self-storage facility to make it look multiples better. That's great for you as an investor or a business owner. The second part that we focused on was people, personal. Who's running that facility? Who's the one managing it? How good are they? Are they a good salesperson, right? Or they look professional, right? It's not somebody that was living in the back of the office there that walks out and you can tell they just left their kitchen and the kids are crying in the background and they ask you what you want, right? Are they dressed in a uniform? Are they put together and ready to help the customers? Think retail, not real estate, okay? And then the final aspect is the financial side. So many self-storage owners just leave piles of money on the table. Literally, they just leave it sitting on the table. We just simply take care of these inefficiencies like delinquencies, lack of selling products, and we maximize them. And we can take so much of that and bring that cash flow and just make it grow rapidly. So that last one, we focus on the finances. You can add insurance products, You can drive down delinquencies and take care of maximizing rates through rate inefficiencies. We look at things like increasing individual scheduled out rate increases for individual people instead of broad-based ones like all 10 by 10s are this. And two, not only that, we get rid of all those people that are just on these low rate increases. Anyways, I can go into the dynamics of rate increases and into how you price storage facilities, and we're going to do that in another video. As of for now, I stopped investing in self-storage a long time ago, and I started buying and operating businesses.